Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. You know, if you watch my channel, you know that I use a lot of duct tape fabric. And if you've seen my YouTube video on how to make duct tape fabric, you know that I make it in a very certain way. I lay down one layer and then I flip it over and I lay down another layer in the opposite direction. Now, that can sometimes get sticky and tricky. When you're flipping it over, it sometimes can stick to itself. And that's a problem, and a lot of people complain about that. Well, one of my viewers, Rainbow Unicorn, she sent me an easier way to make duct tape fabric. And so I'd like to share it with you. This is from Rainbow Unicorn. Thank you so much for an easier way to make duct tape fabric. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our tape, like we normally do. We're going to lay it down on our work surface, smooth it out. There we go. Now, I always do this because I just like to take a little bit of the tackiness off. So now I'm going to pick this piece up and actually turn it over. Let me get my finger there. Okay, now you ready for this? I'm going to take my second piece of tape, and I'm going to use a different color just so you can see the difference. I'm going to take a second piece of tape, and I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to leave that 1/4 inch overlap that I always do on my normal fabric. So see that? Okay, I've left a 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to pick this piece of fabric up and flip it over. Now, you see how I've got that 1/4 inch of stickiness? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a green piece so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to overlap, and I'm going to overlap a 1/4 inch onto the orange, like that. So now I've overlapped a whole 1/2 inch, if you look at that. Now I'm going to flip it over again. Take my orange piece so you can see. Again, I am going to overlap 1/4 inch like I always do. Going to flip it over. I'm going to take my next piece, overlap, always overlap a 1/4 of an inch. Oops, got a little glitch there. Overlap a 1/4 inch onto your colored tape. Doesn't matter about the sticky tape, onto the colored tape. You always want to make sure that you're overlapping at least a 1/4 inch. Now, see that little mistake? I'm going to fix that easily. Just another little piece of tape right on top of it there. See? I'm not going to get all upset, not going to get worried. I haven't ruined my fabric. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over. I would just keep going like this. This is going to be my last piece for this project, showing you how to make this. But overlapped my 1/4 inch. I flip it over. You can see I've got a 1/4 inch here. I've got a 1/4 inch here. Now I'm going to end my fabric by just folding over this sticky 1/4. Like that. And folding over this sticky 1/4. Like that. And then I come back, and now all I have to do is trim on this side because I've already got these beautiful even sides on either end. And I just cut that off. And now this is ready to be made into a purse. It can be made into like a little billfold. It can really be made into whatever. There's my fabric. And there you have it. Duct tape fabric that's not as sticky and not as tricky. Thank you so much, Rainbow Unicorn, for sharing your technique with us, because this is a lot easier for those who are just beginning with duct tape fabric. Now, I will say one thing about the fabric. The fabric that I make is going to be a little bit stronger because the weaves go against each other. But this fabric is very durable and very strong too. So make sure you give this one a try. It's a lot easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rainbow Unicorn, and all of you guys who send me your ideas. For more things that have been inspired by you guys, come and check me out at sophie-world.com.